Okay, this can't wait until tomorrow. Everyone's talking about it. It's the only thing being talked about, so I am going to talk about it and give my thoughts and stuff. What am I on about? The new YouTube commenting system. I will start at the start. Yesterday evening I was following and replying to comments on my recent video when all of a sudden a comment came in and I found I couldn't reply to it. What the bloody hell, I thought. I got this alert, I can't remember if it was shortly before or shortly after that, I believe actually it was shortly before, that said you're now using the new commenting system, blah blah blah. Basically YouTube's comments had moved over from YouTube to Google+. I have a Google+ account. I kind of decided I would have one just because I got sick of the stupid question they were asking. Would you like to use your real name? Blah 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 bollocks. So I tied my Google+ account to my YouTube account for the sake of hassle-free commenting. Only here, when they moved over to the new Google+ commenting, it basically, there was a cut-off point. Everyone who had commented using the old YouTube's comment system, if you were now on the new system, you could not reply to those older comments, and you still can't, effectively. But basically the two systems don't talk to each other very well, so there was no reply button on comments on the older system. There is, however, and this didn't become obvious until several hours later, you can now reply to new comments in the usual way. There's a reply button on the bottom and you can click reply. So there are some problems, there are some positives. It isn't all bad. Where are we at now? If you don't have a Google+ account, some people are finding they're able to comment on other people's videos. Some people are finding they can't comment anywhere. And some people are finding they can't reply to comments on their own videos. I suspect that depends on whether or not the commenters have Google+. The two systems just plain don't talk. They don't play nice, the old and the new. If you've got Google+, and if you haven't, you're going to find it tricky to communicate. The inbox, the YouTube inbox. You will get an alert in your YouTube inbox if someone without a Google+ account leaves a comment. Anyone with a Google+ account leaving a comment, nothing will appear in your YouTube inbox. You will, in theory, get an alert from Google+. You know that little bell-shaped thing up in the top right corner? You'll get the little red box and you click that and you can see you've got new comments. That's the theory. There are other benefits. You can have your comments with the new system can be much longer. You're not limited to that, however many characters it was. You can do huge big comments, and I believe you can leave links. I haven't tried this, but I seem to recall reading that you can do links to other, videos or whatnot. The whole point of getting rid of video responses was that the new commenting system would allow you to link back to your own videos or something like that. Well, hey, spam, here we come. Though there is apparently spam filtering galore, which from what I've seen is apparently somewhat overzealous, but I don't know, I haven't had the problem myself. There are various filtering systems like moderating comment type options. We'll get round to that in a moment. I'm going to now turn the camera around and look at a couple of things, because there are options that you have that you didn't have before. Give me a moment. Okay, now you have some options for filtering and blocking and stuff like that of your comments. The problem is, how the bloody hell do you get there? Because it's not obvious. You've got nothing here. So what we're going to do is go to Video Manager. and on Video Manager, you've got this tab here, Community. I don't think you will find that tab anywhere else, only on the Video Manager. Go to Community. Then go to, here we go, Comment Settings. And you will find a bunch of options here. Automated filters. You can set your comment system to moderated. Allow all comments, hold all comments for review, disable comments. If you've got it on hold all comments for review, you can approve certain users either by their username or their email address, or groups if you've got people in groups on Google+. So even if you're set to approval blah blah, those people can still comment automatically. You can ban users here. I am a little confused by this, like, didn't we have this feature already? How will this integrate with the we already had a block list. What's this all about? I don't know. Blacklist. You can blacklist certain words and I assume phrases. This is great. I know Manga Mix is loving this because she's absolutely sick of people asking about face cam. They want to see her face on the camera, and so I suspect she is blocking the word face cam. I am blocking currently the phrases "you suck at" because I'm sick of people saying "you suck at this game" or variations of that. You should play. No, don't tell me what I should anything. Capture device and capture card. I'm blocking them as well because I'm sick of people telling me you should use a capture card. No, I don't bloody well want to. So anyone using those phrases won't be able to leave that as a comment. That's the theory. Does it work? Don't know yet. Will it cause problems? Don't know yet. This is good if it works. What is bizarre is that they have buried it so far down into their options. You know, they are very, very inconsistent in their whole page layout. Some pages you've got that black bar along the top with various navigation options. Other places you've got the thing down the side on the left here with various navigation options. Then you've got this thing here with various navigation options. It's stupid. Make it consistent for goodness sake. But anyway, all of that aside, the options are good if you can find them. Now, the comments. Something really odd. This is a comment on a video by Deadly Headshot. He doesn't have Google+. I have left a comment on his video. He can't reply to it. Great. Someone else here has replied to it. They're just wondering what the hell am I doing. This is Deadly Headshot's video. This is my comment. This is someone else's comment. I can delete this person's comment. It's not my channel. It's not my video. I can delete the reply. That's fucked up. That is such an invitation to trolls. I mean, I think the idea Google have had here is if you comment on someone else's video and then a troll says something stupid or dumb or offensive to you, you can just get rid of their comment. But what this actually means is, as well, it works the other way. If someone says something twattish on your video and you reply, basically shooting them down and saying, "Don't be a dick," or give a more rational and logical reply, they can take off your reply. Make it look like you haven't said anything. Or, look at this. You can disable replies. You can comment on someone else's video, but you can set it so that no one can reply to you. The most they can do is delete your comment, but they can't reply. Taking away the right to reply on other people's videos is fucked up. To borrow a phrase from the Angry Aussie there, and the tone thing, whatever. This is stupid. I do not like this. this is probably the worst aspect of all of this. Some of it I like. The extra features I like, the extra length for comments I like, possibly even the linking back to other videos I don't mind at all. But this is fucked up. It's an invitation to trolling, and whoever thought of this was a fucking idiot. Okay, so where does that leave us? I'll tell you where it leaves us. Right now, you have a YouTube inbox, but it will only work if the person leaving comments doesn't have a Google Plus account. If you have a Google Plus account, you can leave comments, people can leave comments for you, and the alerts will allegedly, supposedly, in theory, appear in your Google Plus alerts thing. I say theoretically because actually, in reality, right now, it's not happening. I'm not getting any alerts. If I'm periodically going to my most recent video and checking to see if there are any new comments. There is nothing to tell me I have new comments anywhere. I'm not getting emails to tell me if I've got any new comments anywhere. It is simply not working. I expect this to change. I expect them to sort it out. I think it's a new system. They've just brought it online. It needs tweaking. They've probably overloaded it. And I expect it will work. Ultimately, what you have is a commenting system on one website for which, well, no, you have a video sharing system on one website for which the commenting system is on a completely different website. They're partially integrated, but let's be honest, not very well. So effectively it's like saying, here's your new telephone. You can talk to people on here, but the bell will, or it will ring next door. So anytime it rings, you got to be next door to hear it. If you're not next door at the time, you aren't going to know if it's ringing or not. Sorry about that. That, to my mind, is fucked up. It's the most backward, stupid thing I have encountered. The functionality of it would be tolerable if it worked. The basic concept I find stupid and backward. Forgetting that, if they made it work, and I suppose they will, if all of the functions they say it has will work, it's not a disaster. It might even prove to be quite good. What I object to is being forced to use Google Plus. And here is the thing. This is all part of Google's internet domination plan. They want everyone to use Google Plus. They've got lots and lots and lots of services that they've bought. They bought YouTube. They've bought Blogger. I suppose they're going to merge that at some point. They've got Gmail. What else have they got? I mean, I know they've got assorted online office software and stuff like that. I don't know how much other stuff they've got. They've got the AdWords accounts. Or I suspect all of this is going to be merged and Google Plus will be the central hub. And at some point it will all be unified into something that makes sense, is usable. Right now it's a god-awful mess. You've got, even within their own, like YouTube, you've got different interfaces depending on what page you're on, and that's just stupid. Probably in years to come, if they do their job properly, they will have this all unified into one system with a common interface, and it might be very good. Right now it's demented and I dislike it, and I dislike being forced to have it. And they really have forced us. And there they are jumping up and down saying, yay, Google Plus is bigger than Twitter. Well, yes, it is, because we want to leave our comments and you've forced us to use it. But here's an interesting thing. I have had a lot of conversations about the new YouTube commenting system and Google Plus. I've been chatting about it for quite a few hours last night and this morning. And guess where all of these conversations went on? Not on YouTube. Not on Google Plus. They were on Facebook and they were on Twitter. What does that tell you about it? People don't like it. People don't want it. The other social networks do it better. And they're forcing us onto it, but they can't force us to use it beyond. Sign up, stay on YouTube, use it for your comments. Don't use any of the other crap. It's only there for data mining, really. It's so they can aim more targeted advertising at you. They are very, very good at that. Do you care about that? I actually don't mind. I don't. Data mining doesn't bother me. Maybe it should. I mean, the whole Big Brother is watching you thing is, well, with the NSA and GCHQ and blah, 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 I mean, nothing is secret or private anymore at all. But, you know, if you don't want them knowing every single thing about you and who your friends are and who you interact with and blah, 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 just don't use any of that other crap if you don't want to. I'll stay with Twitter and Facebook for that kind of thing. But I am on Google Plus because I want to be able to reply to my comments. I was going to say something else. Yeah, there has been a lot of chat about, well, that's it, YouTube have done it now, I'm leaving, we all need to go over to an alternative site. Sorry, that just ain't gonna happen. There is no viable alternative at the moment. The site that is being bandied around as an alternative is Dailymotion. But from what I gather, Dailymotion is a little bit unsavoury. It's full of porn, and it also allows certain web browser attacks, like web browser hijacking, and I don't know, I haven't encountered this, but I have heard about it. It's a bit iffy. Shame, because it allows like revenue sharing and stuff like that from advertising on the videos. If more people used it and they cleaned their act up, it might be viable. For now, it's not. Vimeo, not an option. Limits how much you can upload and whether it's in high definition or not. If you want lots of uploads like daily or weekly or something like that and you want it in high definition, you've got to pay. Nah, sod that. There really isn't an alternative. And for people like myself, I mean, it's all right to say, yes, go on, move over to another site. But for people who've spent years on here uploading thousands of videos and have thousands of subscribers, just moving over to another site isn't an option. We need this audience. We can't just move. It's not viable. Maybe to have another one in parallel, sure. But just moving like that, it's not an option. So we're stuck with it. So if we want to comment, we got to do the Google Plus thing. It's aggravating. We'll get used to it. We've got used to all the other crap they've foisted on us that we didn't like and didn't want, and in the end we actually maybe ended up liking some of it. I like the interface that we have. It is one of those things. We don't like change. I especially don't like change. But this is where we're at. We have no choice. If you want to continue with YouTube, go get used to it. Shit, innit? Oh well, thank you for watching. I may do an update on this subject tomorrow on the Friday Talkie. I was going to leave this until tomorrow, but it's like everyone's talking about it now, and I don't want to get left behind, you know. But I may do an update tomorrow if I find out more on the subject. Okay, shutting up. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the thumbs up button. I upload videos daily, so go ahead and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. To all those who've already subscribed, I'd just like to say a great big thank you.